Hey everyone, Bill Reinecke here with YourHealthyAgingTips.com, and just wanted to make this video today on New Year's. And New Year's is the day when people throw things out and change behaviors and start doing new things. And we all have really good intentions, and New Year's is really an awesome time to just make it that starting point. It's kind of like a fresh start, and so that's a great thing. Some realities about New Year's though is studies show that, or the statistics show, or whatever, that the majority of people, like 90% of people, will not follow through with the changes that they intend for their life by the second or third week. And I'm sure a majority of those are not following through or taking advantage of those changes and those behavior changes by probably the first week. And so, that's not that their hearts weren't in the right place, but sometimes that's a difficult thing, and we get discouraged. And if you follow my blog at all at YourHealthyAgingTips.com, one of the things I talk about is just health, and in all areas of your life. And when you get to be 50, you've spent probably a lot of years perhaps behind a desk. Your body's acting different, and a lot of things are changing. And it is easy to get discouraged, and we see these pictures of people with, perfect bodies and things like that. And, and the truth is that you probably aren't going to be one of those people. I know that I'm not going to be, but we can all strive to have that health and wellness in our life. And so I just want to, share an example with you and kind of my mindset. On November 22nd of 2017, I weighed it was 270, and so I was down about 50 pounds since July. And I decided that I was going to be healthy. And for somebody that was as overweight as I was in pretty good shape, and I could get on my bicycle and keep up with the majority of people. And so I always told myself that was good enough. But so I decided to make a life change, and one of the things that I did was I decided that it needed to be something that was a lifestyle and not a crash diet, or something that I was going to get down to an ideal weight and then put it all back on like I've done many of times in my life. But I needed a lifestyle change. So that's been my focus. So I was doing really well. I knew I was coming into a dangerous time of year, and I started out at 270 and went to the gym, and excuse me, I knew that was coming. I was kind of fighting it, but anyway, so a lot of things were happening in my life, and things I had no control over. I was losing my grandmother, who I was very, very close to, and I moved in with my mom and helped take care of my grandmother. And I lost her just before Christmas, or we lost her. And so anyway, she's in a much better place, and we're comforted in knowing that. But here's the thing, is that my regimen, my routine kind of slacked off a little bit just because of things going on, and that happens to all of us. And I did pretty well, and I did a little bit of walking here and there. I watched a little bit of what I ate. Of course, being around the holidays, Christmas and Thanksgiving, we all eat things that we don't normally eat. And so I've as soon as I could, and I could put my life back on my pattern and my routine, I got back in the gym. I weighed today, and I thought today would be a good day to have that January 1st weigh-in, and I weighed 282. I was a little discouraged, but I had to realize that all the things that have gone on, and 12 pounds isn't bad. I'm probably no different than the average person. I could have put on more, I could have put on less, but the thing is, that's where I'm at. So we have to accept that. And the thing I really want to stress here is, if you're sitting there and you can relate to this, don't beat yourself up, and just realize that you can get caught up in where you've fallen back to, or focus on just getting back to where you were and moving on from there. And so that's what I'm going to do. And I'm going to just continue to focus on just being active and doing the things that I was doing. So don't look at making huge behavior changes or resolutions, but look at where you want to get in your life, and the things that you want to, or where you want to be, and think about what it'll take to get there. And then think about not just those things, but what kind of lifestyle change do you need to make to achieve that. And what I mean by a lifestyle change is that what I noticed after going through these little disruptions in my life, that my lifestyle was easy to resume because I was focusing on my lifestyle and it wasn't just these things that I had to do. So there were things that I look forward to getting back to and that I had kind of normalized and made a habit out of. So think about the lifestyle change. What kind of, instead of a New Year's resolution, or you want to change a behavior or stop doing something or do more of something, I want to encourage you to think about what kind of a lifestyle change would you make for 2018. And when you look at it in terms of that, of a lifestyle, the changes are more realistic and maintainable, and you notice that you have changes over time, and it's not this huge hurdle of things that you've got to do begrudgingly, or that you feel bad because you didn't do it and let yourself down. So that's another aspect to when you look at change through lifestyle, especially when you're approaching 50 or in your 50s and you're getting into that stage of life. It's much easier to look at lifestyle change. The other thing is too is that I was talking with somebody the other day, and we were talking about getting to the age of 50, and I'll be 53 this year. And the thing about it is it's not over the hill, and it certainly doesn't have to be. I know a lot of people get to this place and they are carrying some extra weight. Their health isn't as good as it was 10 years ago, but I want to tell you that through a healthy lifestyle change, that you can have as good of health, if not better, than you did when you were in your 30s or 40s. So Happy New Year to you, and I want to encourage you just to sit back and think about a lifestyle change for 2018, and here's to a very blessed year. God bless you.